Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Aurora 4X. We are slowly trying to expand our way in the galaxy, slowed down a little bit by some pretty slow jump gate construction ships, but we are working on getting a new generation of jump gate construction ships, as well as grav and geosensor ships. We could always combine some of those roles, which would save a retooling step, but feels kinda dumb? I don't know. New colony ship. That's civilian stuff. I'm going to go to 30-day ticks here, just so we get interrupted by the civilian stuff less frequently. New person joining our tech team. Okay, that's fine. Oh, we actually went 2 months in a row. Yeah, you can tell, like, it really is taking half a year, if not a full year, to get from point A to point B over here. No tech. Okay, our jump gate construction tech is done. And the one thing with going 30-day ticks is sometimes the tech will finish early on. I guess if I had it queued, it might be less of a problem. Jump gate construction module 120 is also going to be pretty fast. So let's go ahead and create that. And when is that going to finish? 10th of January. Okay, actually that'll work out pretty fine with the 30-day ticks. We'll just lose like 9 days of research over there, and that's fine. And as long as it finishes before the next engine level, we're going to be okay. Our construction brigade is done. Tritium on Malchus is being exhausted now. The question is, does Malchus still have rocks? It does. Okay, so we don't have to do anything to change that. That's going to be fine. You're feeling that. All these are properly mass driving to the right place. Oh, no, you do not have a target. Send that to Earth. You're clearly a newer mining base. And yeah, we only have the other automated mine set up. Oh, I was going to say, I think I just accidentally double-clicked on something over here. Only other automated mine that is actually set up is pointing correctly to Essentia. Excellent. We are going to have something at some point in the Leuchten system that flings rocks towards a Kiss for Luck, although right now we're fine. Kiss for Luck isn't doing anything. It's got a good number... Well, it actually doesn't have that much stuff stockpiled, right? The accessibility on this planet is pathetic. It is slowly mining it, just so that it technically has... It's doing it with automated mines. Hold on. This has a human population, right? It really doesn't need automated mines. Maybe I set this up ahead of time to get things going, which I guess makes sense, but honestly, I would be quite happy if the automated mines here went away. That would be okay. We don't have the materials to build actual mines over here. No, we don't. So hopefully we can get some shipped over in one way or another and build some regular mines over there. But yeah, the mining here is so pathetic, I'd rather the automated mines be shipped to some other planet somewhere else. Okay, but the construction brigade just finished over here. Where was it? I can see it in the one list. Construction brigade, right over here. Let's give it a bit of a background color. So, what we want to do with this is we want to transfer it over to... It's in the... I can't remember. I just found this in the last episode. The alien one. I think it's the one in the Lalande system, which... Yeah, it's Gilbert over here. Gilbert has an alien installation, which I think is going to give you a bonus to logistics and ground. Has it already been, like, researched? Do we just get this for free? Maybe I've been doing this wrong, but I don't know. We're going to move the construction crew over to Gilbert anyway, in the Lalande system. So, we have... we got to split this up. Oh, yeah, and we've got the new command ship. Okay, this command ship here is going to move into the battle task group. Then these two are going to split off into their own. This is going to get renamed to the Troop Transport Task Group number 1. Now they're going to go as a pair, which is a bit wasteful for fuel. But it's a very efficient ship, and I don't care to split it. So on Earth, you are going to load ground troops. You're going to load the construction brigade. Then you're going to go through... Gilbert's in the Lalande system, right? So we have to go Wolf 359, Lalande, Gilbert, unload all ground units onto Gilbert. And we're going to find out what that does. Tritium on Malchus is exhausted. Yeah, I dealt with that last time. No problem whatsoever. And let's keep going. We got to wait until January, well, it'll be January the 19th. But we'll get the next tech and we can queue up something else. The Dead Meat. That's a gravitational survey ship. Can't do anything else. So in the Lalande system, where we're exploring. Dead Meat has completed its survey. There's only one other jump point. So this is a straight line system, which is kind of interesting. Still working to get the jump gate. I will tell the Dead Meat, because it is a military ship, because it's got no choice about that. Yeah, it's a military ship because the gravitational sensor counts as military for some reason. You're going to go to Wolf 359, and then can I get you to refit? No, can't refit at Essentia, or rewind the clock. No, you can actually. That's what I'm looking for. Rewind the clock at Essentia. Essentia does not have a shipyard, but it seems to not matter. So that's good to know. Or maybe it'll give me an error, and then we'll find out something new. System has a total of 2 jump points. One leading back to 359, one leading somewhere else. The next system could even be a dead end. Now, I hope that the harvester fuel tanks over 90% full don't keep pausing the notices, because that would be pretty dumb. No, it's not. It is going to spam the log every time, but doesn't actually pause. Other things are causing the pauses, like all the new colony ships. Nearly there. Wow, it's going to be so good to get the new construction ships. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go in 30-day chunks here. Mineral shortage, Gallicite prevents regular maintenance. Oh, right. So because the Dead Meat is in orbit of Essentia, and Essentia's got the maintenance pods, Essentia is going to attempt to provide maintenance support to the Dead Meat, which would cause it to not suffer any breakdowns or advance its maintenance clock. It looks like also... It is overhauling, though. It is overhauling, so I think that's going to be fine. So we'll probably get spammed about the fact that we're not getting maintenance, which is unfortunate, but not actually important. Woo! Okay, it's been, what, 2 years or whatever since the assignments? So they all got shuffled around. Tanks are full of Gallicite. Let me go and advance to something like the 12th over here, and then we're going to go back to 30-day chunks. So I think that the Dead Meat is still rolling back its clock, although I'm not 100% sure. Can I cancel an overhaul once it starts? Maintenance clock has not changed. It still says overhaul. Can I, like, override this? Just go to Earth. Go 30-day chunks here. So we're just waiting to just after January the 10th. Supply of uranium on Lutetia has been exhausted. Right over here. Do you still have stuff? You do. It's only bornite, though. I guess we'll leave the auto mines here for now to mine that out. That's okay. There's actually a bit of a backlog of resources to Mass Driver. It does have 100 auto mines. We could start shipping some of them off. But you know what? We'll go ahead and we'll burn out the rest of the bornite in one go. That's going to be okay. I think the Dead Meat is still at Essentia. I don't think the overhaul can get canceled. Now, again, that's regular maintenance. That's not the same as overhauling. And it's possible that the maintenance clock doesn't change until the overhaul is done. But I'm not sure. We still haven't set up the mining colony in... No, we just have the one on Wolf 359. Which doesn't have Gallicite. It's Pinky over here that we want to have things. Oh, it's gotten its mass driver, though. So you can mass driver things to Essentia once you get any mines. Is anyone coming? No, it's still demanding automated mines. Earth is, I believe, still building them. And it is. It's got 48. We'll supply 48 automated mines. Maybe they'll get brought to Pinky. Oh, we ended up on the 20th of, well, that's okay. Troop transport, completed orders. Okay, so actually I missed that. So again, I'm not sure there's anything to do on Gilbert, but... I think it might mostly be automated. Do you have any rocks on Gilbert? You do. Oh, yeah. That's right, Gilbert's quite good. And the environment is actually pretty decent. Why is it so decent? All right, 20%. Yeah, I was expecting to see alien life over here. The only thing wrong with it is it's slightly too cold. If we ship some infrastructure over here, a little infrastructure would go a long way. You only need 50 per million. Why don't we get some people living here? And then build research labs. And then research logistics ground technology over here by moving one of the scientists over. That seems reasonable. Infrastructure. Demand. 50 per million? Let's go to something like 9 million. Because if we go to 10... then we would need defenses. So if I say 450 infrastructure, right? 50 per million. 450 is 9 times that, so that'll be 9 million people. Yeah, that should be okay. I mean, the amount of population might sometimes exceed the amount of infrastructure left over, which will cause a little bit of unrest, but that'll mostly be a self-balancing thing, so I think that's going to be okay. Let's see here. Aurora. 4X. Alien installation. And as usual, I hate, and I don't know why they do this. The Aurora wiki is, they've got a robot.txt, which means that Google cannot search it. Which means that if I Google search something for the wiki, it doesn't find it. I gotta, like, then search a second time. So, ruins over here. Ruins are the rare and valuable remains of ancient civilization that appear in your worlds. Alien ruins could be exploited to recover installation technology, including some technologies not discoverable by other means. Geological surveys conducted in terrestrial worlds may reveal abandoned alien ruins on that world. The chance of an alien ruins is redetermined during galaxy creation, yada 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 yada. Once discovered, the ruins will show on the system map. Display tab 2. Possible categories. Ruin outpost, ruins. Abandoned installations, I believe, is the one that we're talking about. Discovered ruins need to be studied by xenology teams. Oh, that's what I'm thinking. What am I thinking that you need to... Oh, ruins can be recovered. That's the thing with the construction brigade. So first we need to go with a xenology team. Okay. Some of these guys might have jobs. Yeah, you're doing that research project. We'll let you do that. You can do that. I mean, a lot of other jobs I don't care about pulling people off of, but I'm not going to pull someone off of a research project. Although, I suspect that higher skill is better. It's a 15% difference. I could assign someone else to the internal confinement drive. Might research a little bit more slowly, though. No, I'm going to do it this way. So we've created a team here. Once the team arrives on site, it will begin the long process, up to years, to discover all there is to know about the ruins and the empire they belong to. The higher the tech level, the more advanced ship components you may find. However, the level of the ruins does not affect the level of the technology you might find. After your xenology team is done deciphering the ruins, bring in construction brigades to dig up and find the usable materials, facilities, technologies, etc. Ruins will still generate trade products for civilian economy after discovery and extraction, however. Okay. So would we get this? I'm assuming this is a 50% bonus to logistics / ground research. Would we get that now, I wonder? And are we going to uncover just more things? I don't know. We're going to find out what happens. There's only one way to figure it out. Mineral shortage is still happening on Essentia. Oh, inactive research labs. Really? Guess I missed that last time that we completed the tech. Jump gate construction module 120. So I don't think, if we're trying to time things with the completion of the internal confinement fusion drive, let's go and find out, but I don't think we'll have time to research the next level. We'll bring it down to 90, which is very good. With the 60% bonus, we'll delay it until November. I think it's actually worth doing, because we'll still be able to do something. Because we could still go and build our survey ships first, rather than this. But there we go. That'll actually accelerate it pretty nicely, too. We will have to research some components, of course, like the new engine drives. And with that in mind, you know what? Let's get this guy maxed out. Like that. There we go. I wasn't looking at the date. Maybe it doesn't make much of a difference, but what the hell. We really have to get some Galisite over to Essentia. I suppose we do have our cargo task groups now. Oh yeah, but I've looked before. We can't cargo task group resources, can we? Like I can't just load minerals? I think we discovered... Oh no, load minerals. Not load all minerals. Load minerals to reserve level. That's not what I want either. I just want to load a specific mineral. Oh, here we are. Load Galisite. From Earth. Load Galisite. When X available, I guess I could specify X. Just load whatever you can, actually. It's fine. It's going to be quite a lot. It's going to be basically all of Earth's Galisite. But I can't specify an actual amount. Minimum amount, but not maximum amount. I just want to load a tiny little bit. I don't want to load 25,000 tons. Alright, I guess we're not going to do that. We're just going to have to wait until Pinky, I think, gets supplied with some mining. I wonder if I should just start pulling some auto mines away from here. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to supply 50. We're going to cut down in half. Same thing here. Let's bring down those levels a little bit. And hopefully they'll get transferred over to Pinky. There might be some other things waiting for auto mines. Actually, there is. And while that's... Oops. And while it's very important to get Bella here loaded with a million bajillion auto mines, I'm actually going to go and cancel that job for the rest. So yeah, you can unload the ones already, which is probably the ones we just assigned, but the future ones will go over to Pinky. It is important to get Gilbert filled with auto mines because it's the main source of our rocks, but it doesn't do Galisite. Oh wow, these turns take so long. I don't think it's asteroid movement. I think it really is all the civilian ships. And do a 30-day chunk because lazy. Although that does mean that the civilian cargo ships aren't quite as efficient. But take a look now. Ah, there we go. Oh, this is a different asteroid, which is waiting for some mines. Well, you can fling that to Essentia, but I'm going to cancel the rest of these orders. There's probably a bunch of those. See, this one is fine because it's got Galisite. Oh, both of these do. Okay, those are all fine. But this one here, for example, okay, and you don't have an order waiting for you. Neither do you. Alright, it should just be Pinky getting stuff now, assuming we get some more. Earth may have finished some more of the auto mines. Let's go and take a look. Still slowly working on those. It's got 21 sitting around, and yeah, we can put in a supply for that. And yeah, I don't think the dead meat is doing its rebuild. Or its rewind. Because it should have been done by now. Task Group 1 completed orders. Ah, nice! We can go through there. But the dead meat is still a no-go, which is too bad. But the other two, the Geological Survey vessels, we can send them through the unexplored jump point. Make a standard jump, then when you get to the other side, resume your primary order, which is survey nearest body. Actually, I could have you prioritize planets. Do the planets first until you run out of planets. So you're going to jump through, then you're going to survey planets, and then I'll tell the Newton-Durham you're also going to jump through. Hopefully there's no aliens there, and when you get to the other side, I'm going to have you start on your standard orders right away. You can just study whatever is nearest, and that's going to be fine. So they're going to both pop through this system. Let's go ahead to 1 day clicks over here. It's not going to take them very long to get there. They have fast movement. But yeah, the distances here are ridiculous. This is a very broad system. Did it not continue to click? Conditional order. Cannot carry movement. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and just remove all the orders. But yeah, you're going to be stuck there until... It's kind of annoying. I can't cancel Overhaul? Alright, don't worry. We'll get some Galsite out there. Oops, I wanted 1-day ticks. Wow, yeah, never mind. 5-day ticks are fine. It's going to take us forever to get out there. The distances here are just ridiculous. Because my other ship was going 180 kilometers a second. These are going 3,000 kilometers a second, and it's still taking ages. There we go. Ross, hey, it's a system that doesn't start with an L. How brilliant is that? Let's take a look at the system view right away, because we can get some data right from moment 1. We do have a couple of terrestrial planets, and apparently those are the ones that if we do geosurveys on, we may be able to find alien artifacts, or whatever. There's nothing instantly super habitable. Good number of asteroids, lots of moons around this planet here, the Super Jovian, like a Jupiter-style planet. Probably has Soaring refineries. With nothing super habitable here, I'm thinking it's going to be another system without any aliens, though. Which is a bit on the disappointing side. I don't know if we have a geosurvey team anywhere. Out of curiosity, if I try to... I think actually I do. Yeah. No, because I'm definitely missing some higher skilled people there. It just occurred to me. With Pinky, which now has some auto mines, did we have a... Yeah, we do have a mass driver, and it's firing that out, and the Galsite should be firing now towards Essentia. That's actually got a tiny bit in the stockpile, which is great. Corundum is being drained. We're not mining corundum quickly enough. And that's like, even though we have 211 auto mines on Bella, it's still not sufficient to keep pace. We're only just now mining 5,000 per year, which is the capacity of one mass driver, and we really want to like saturate it much more fully than that. But let's go ahead and keep time ticking. Oh yeah, we're not getting the error anymore about not having the Galsite to do the maintenance, which is good because we have a system to send the dead meat to as soon as it becomes available. Although, watch it can't do a refit, an overhaul rather. Can I search overhaul? If it doesn't have like a ship maintenance, if it doesn't have like a shipyard. Once a ship gets past a certain age, costs more to maintain, overhauls are to prevent. Check, no. Ship has a maintenance clock, bigger, unwinds clock. Overhauling requires minerals based on the ship size, components, and the maintenance clock. It can only be carried out on a base with maintenance facilities. And then it says dockyard, large enough. Well, no maintenance facilities it. For the ship's tonnage. Note, there's a time penalty if you want to abort the overhaul early. Except I couldn't see any way to abort the overhaul. There might be a way to do it. One thing to check. We do have the capacity, presumably. Like size-wise. What's the size of this? Oh yeah, that's fine. It still says overhaul. It wasn't overhauling for a while, but yeah, like there must be a way to cancel an overhaul. The clock is definitely rewinding now. There we go. Because it had gotten up over 2 years, and now it's definitely dropping. So, couldn't do it without any Galsite. Well, that's good to know. Oh, my jump gate construction team. You're already at the right place, so we may as well send you through to the Ross system. And then I guess start working on the jump gate. I mean, we'll have to cancel it if it turns out there are hostile aliens over here, but right now it seems okay. And remember, it's going to take them 1.5 years to do it. It's only going to take them a blink to jump through the jump gate to reach here. Hey, hold on. How come there's no red thing? So some people were saying that the red jump gate on the other side was the remnants of like some previous civilization, which would make sense because the Lalande system did have the alien archive. Could we have jumped through? Could we have used the red jump gate? Could we have salvaged it? Could we have done something? I wonder. I don't know. Still taking the same amount of time here as the other one. Automated mines completed on Earth, and then they're starting, yeah, some extra mass drivers, which is okay. And then some regular mines, which is also going to be fine. Then after that, I think you're going to go back to making more automated mines. We just need a lot of them. Like, go back to making like 500 automated mines. We're gonna make use of them as we continue to explore the entire galaxy. No doubt about it. Well, on that note, I mean, we did finally hit a new system, so thank goodness for this. I don't know if we found any rocks in the system yet. Actually, that's not a bad one. It's only 1.7 accessibility, but a decent amount of both things, so it might be worth setting something up. We'll see how it goes. We're going to put a cut in here, though. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.